Revise your physics GCSE with me. Today we are talking about one of the most important equations in your GCSE physics because it can come up across topics and across papers. So if there's an equation you need to master, it's this one. Weight is equal to mass multiplied by G. And it's not just about being able to use that equation. It is about knowing the different contexts that this could help you in. But first, let's do an example of using the equation. If you have a mass of 300 grams, what is the weight? First things first, as with all equations, you need to be clear on what the units are for all of your different quantities. Weight is actually a force and is therefore measured in newtons. Mass is measured in kilograms, not grams. And G is your gravitational field strength or your gravitational acceleration. And its units are either newtons per kilogram or meters per second squared. Now, depending on your exam board, G is either 9.8 or 10 for Earth. And it can be a spec point that you need to know that that is the number. Okay, back to finding the weight of my 300 gram maths. Weight is equal to mass. However, I need my mass in kilograms. It is currently in grams. To go from grams into kilograms, I need to divide by 1,000. So 300 grams is 0.3 kilograms multiplied by 10 gives me 3 newtons. Now, one of the things you should know about weight is if you're on different planets, your weight changes because G, the gravitational attraction of those different planets, changes. However, if you're on different planets, your mass remains the same because the mass is just like the amount of matter. Now, let me show you why the weight equation can be important across GCSE topics. Can you answer the following question? A spring with a spring constant 2 newtons per meter has a mass of 300 grams hanging off it. What is the extension of the spring? Let me give you some clues and pop your answer in the comments. Clue number 1 is you will need to find the weight of that 300 gram mass. Clue number 2 is you will also need to be able to use this equation. Force is spring constant times extension. If you really want to tighten up your GCSE physics math skills this October, then you should check out my October masterclasses. And right now there is an early bird discount. So comment October and I will send you the discount code.